hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Jacqueline Rios.
All right, you may proceed.
Ms. Rios, where do you currently reside?
In Converse.
Is that in Bear County? Is that in San Antonio?
It's still considered Bear County, yes.
Okay. What is your relationship to Jose?
He's my son.
And right now, does Jose live with you?
Yes.
How long has he been living with you?
This time 5 years.
Okay. Does anybody else live at your house?
No, it's just him and I.
Does Jose have any other siblings?
Yes.
How many?
2.
Can you tell us why you are here today?
To be a representative for my son.
Are you nervous?
Yes.
Okay,
All
all right.
right, so let me just,
Mm.
for a moment. Let me cut through your nervousness, all right, a little bit. One, whatever you say to me, whatever my decision ended up being in this case, is not your fault for whatever you said, right? I'm just here to gather information.
Thank you.
Okay, so nothing that happens, my decision will not be your fault. I just need you to tell me the truth because I'm trying to get some insight to him. Believe it or not, my main job or obligation is to make sure that the community is protected. If I had a crystal ball, and if I had a crystal ball that says, oh, this person is coming up here, the state is opposed to their probation, and I look at the crystal ball and the crystal ball says, hey, if you give this person probation, they're going to commit this crime, then that would be easy for me. I'm like, they're going to prison. So I don't have a crystal ball. So that's why I try to get as much information as possible so I can interpret what's in the steps, what's not in the steps, and what's being presented to me. Okay?
Okay.
So no need to be nervous.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you, Judge. What's your relationship like with Jose?
It has gone from parent-child to now where he kind of has to take care of me, going through medical issues.
Can you tell us about your current health situation?
I have stage 3 stomach cancer.
What role does he play in your care and treatment?
He takes me to my appointments, helps around the house, and reminds me of all the meds.
How long has he been active in this role?
About a year.
How has this responsibility affected him?
I think he had to man up, and unfortunately, like I said, I took a little bit of what was left of his childhood away. But he has definitely stepped up with me.
Let's talk a little bit about Jose's education. So far, what's the highest level of education he's achieved?
He is a freshman at the University of Incarnate Word.
Did he graduate high school?
He graduated high school at 16.
And when you say graduated high school at 16, how do you do that?
So ordinary school didn't work for him. So I found him a charter school. That's when he went to SOAR. SOAR was going to take too long. And he was ready to move forward. So then I found him the SA Youth, and he was able to do high school quickly there and graduated. And then immediately afterwards, he registered for spring at the University of Incarnate Word.
What was he studying at the University of Incarnate Word?
He is getting a degree, God willing, in business.
Was he on any kind of financial assistance?
Yes.
What kind?
We have financial aid and a waiver.
What's a waiver?
A waiver is for employees that work at the university, get some of the tuition taken off.
Okay. Was he on any kind of scholarships?
Yes, he got a Provost scholarship, which is actually one of the highest besides the presidential scholarship. So he went in with a 3.4 GPA, and he was doing good, obviously, until he made the mistake. And
Well,
had to
not a
make
mistake, choice.
choice. You're right. Choice, the decision, and he was put on academic hold.
Okay. And just to be clear, can you tell the court what he was arrested for?
Not sure. I mean, I know
Just what you, I know you don't know the legal words, but what do you?
Robbery.
robbery
Okay.
and the using a car without permission.
Okay.
Okay. What are his plans once this matter, this case is behind him one way or the other? What are his plans?
He starts school on the 24th. He's working. He also has a pending job at Toyota. So I'm hoping he'll be so busy. The only thing he comes home for is to help me around the house or to go to bed
Okay. Going back to school, where at?
the University of Incarnate Word.
All right. We talked about jobs. Is he currently working now?
He works for Lloyd.
Do you know what he does, more or less?
It's more like an ushering slash security for special events that they have.
Okay. Do you know how long he's held that job with Lloyd?
I think 2 years.
And overall, how is he doing? Has he been fired?
No,
Okay, all right. Does he have any volunteer work or community activities?
so at the school, it's a Catholic university, so they are mandatory to volunteer for the community and at the school. And he's actually just started and already has 200 hours there.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about going back to the beginning. Where was Jose born?
He was born in Edinburgh, Texas.
And did he stay? How long was he in Edinburgh before he moved to San Antonio?
So he was pre-K. Pre-K is when we moved back. I went back and forth with his dad. And every time we ran, we just ended up circling back.
Was Jose with you this entire time, or was he with other people?
So when we came back, when he was 3, we stayed for a year and then we moved back to the valley. Where we were living wasn't safe for him, so I let him stay with an aunt of mine. And he stayed there until 3rd grade or 4th grade, and then we moved back to San Antonio. It's been back and forth. for the
I'm
last-
sorry, just to interrupt a little
Yes,
bit.
ma'am.
You had mentioned something about, you said something that you would run and then you would move back. What do you mean
Yes, ma'am.
by you
I
would
was
run?
in an abusive relationship for 30 years.
And so my next question was you said it wasn't safe for Jose. Why wasn't it safe for Jose?
Because his dad is an addict. And there was times where he felt like he needed to protect me and would get involved.
Who would feel like he?
Junior,
Who's Junior?
Jose,
How old was he more or less when this happened?
the first time he saved me he was 3.
When did Jose ever leave the house because of his father?
Yes,
How long was he gone?
months.
Where would he sleep?
And he slept in cars, he slept with his friends. I'm not sure.
When did he finally come back?
In 15.
Why did he come back?
He was tired of living on the streets and doing wrong and decided he wanted to do right. And I did right by him by making his father leave.
Does he have any other supportive relationships besides yourself and Lloyd?
He has come very close to the advisor that we have at the university that follows him. He has my mother, who is a doctor. He has his brothers and he has me.
If the court were to place Jose on probation, would he continue to live with you?
Yes,
What support would you be able to provide him?
I would make sure that he goes to all his appointments and guide him in the correct way.
But whose responsibility is this at the end of the day?
Yes,
Jose violated or broke the law, would you turn him in?
I am the first one to call.
As a mother, what would you hope for in this case?
I love my son and I want the best for him. And I know his decisions caused a lot of people troubles, but I know that he's ready to do good. And I believe that if punishment is needed because he needs to be accountable, but I believe that jail is not what he needs and actually would stunt his moving forward in life.
Pass witness.
Few questions, Judge.
Yes.
So I'm the prosecutor. I'm just gonna be asking you a few questions. I know you're nervous. I'm gonna have to ask some probing questions.
Okay.
For that, I apologize.
Okay,
I just ask that you be honest with me.
okay,
All right, so let's start at the beginning. So, Jose is your son.
yes,
He's your biological son.
yes,
How long have you known him?
18 years,
His whole life?
yes.
Okay. Let me ask you, so you said that when you were in an abusive relationship,
Yes,
that Jose would come in to save you.
Yep.
Do you think that gives him like, you know, if a woman's in trouble, he needs to be safe?
I do feel he has compassion as far as that goes, yes.
Has Jose ever been arrested before this?
Yes,
Well, how many times?
I'm not sure,
Okay, would it be over 5?
No.
It would be under 5.
yes.
So let's go through. Does Jose suffer, to your knowledge, from any kind of mental health or emotional health issues?
I know he deals with depression and as far as mentally, no, he's never been diagnosed. And I have taken him to counseling and other sorts.
Okay. When do you take him to counseling?
He's in counseling
Oh, he
constantly,
doesn't go to we go. Oh,
Yes. yes,
Okay.
whether it be court ordered or on his own,
Right.
just so he can have somebody to talk to.
Okay. So in the PSI that's already in front of judge, Jose says that he has not been diagnosed or treated for any mental or emotional.
Besides the counseling,
How many other children do you have?
two,
What are their ages?
26 and 24.
Okay, so if something were to happen today, then they would be able to help you out with your treatment for your stomach
They
cancer. right?
actually live on campus at the universities that they go to, so I don't have anybody. So my middle child goes to the University of Cardiff as well,
Okay,
but not here. We have, I'm sorry, my ears are
it's
funny.
okay.
We have 7 other schools,
Okay,
so he's abroad. My oldest son, he doesn't have his stuff together, so he doesn't have a car, he doesn't have a way to get to me. I moved so far away from, I mean, it feels like a lifetime away from where we used to live. We're up in the Converse area,
okay.
so it would be hard for him to do that, but I'm assuming I would have to ask friends and whoever
It's
else.
possible, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Let me ask you, let's go to that night. Do you know how Jose got the stolen car?
No, I actually, I had just had surgery like 2 days before that happened. So I took meds, he gave me dinner, and he said he was going to bed. So when when people came to the house, I didn't even know he had left.
Oh, so he told you he was going to bed, but that was not the truth.
Mhm.
Okay, he was out doing this robbery.
Mhm.
Okay. So he had no knowledge that the car was stolen?
No.
You had no knowledge that he was transporting someone to do an armed robbery at the Circle K?
No,
You had no idea that a gun was involved?
no,
You had no idea he ran from the police afterwards?
no.
Earlier you said he had compassion because he's seen a woman in.
He has compassion for a lot of things, actually. He helps out his friends, he helps out anybody he can. Even when he only has $1 in his pocket, he gives to the homeless person across the street. That's just who he is.
Do you know that the victim in this case was a woman that he helped commit this robbery on? You do know that?
Yes,
How do you know that? Just have to ask you, how do you reconcile telling the court that he has compassion because he's seen you as a woman be abused, but he's out there helping the victimization of other women?
sir, he is, I know right now he's 18 years old, but he was 17 years old when this happened. He's been through a lot of traumatic things in his life. And I believe that you shouldn't be judged for mistakes. Those are how you grow. That's how you build who you are. That's life.
But-
Granted, I feel bad. I can't even imagine how it would feel if I was put in that situation. I go, but I still wouldn't wish jail on anybody.
Okay,
Considering,
to your knowledge, was he forced to help be the driver, getaway driver for this?
I don't know what I will.
To your knowledge, if you know, listen, if you don't know, you don't know.
I believe that he didn't go with the intention that that's what they were gonna do.
Would it surprise you to say that when he was interrogated by the police, he admitted to knowing that this robbery was going to happen? Was he involved?
Yes, I would be.
So this isn't a mistake, this is a choice that he made.
I believe, I want him to take credibility of that's what happened and what he did. Yes.
So talking about credibility, would it surprise you to know that in the victim impact statement, when asked about the incident on offense, he said, "I have no comments. I had 2 bottles of liquor." He reported the use of alcohol at the time of the offense.
Yeah.
Would it also surprise you that when asked about the victim, he says, "I was not the person that actually did any of these crimes because I was there, that was why I was arrested."
Right. So that was what, 9 months ago? He has sat there and has dealt with not being able to go anywhere, sit in his thoughts. He wasn't allowed to go to church, so we had church at home. With that, he had the counseling and following from Lloyd. Then he has realized that even just deciding to go and do these things with the person, or deciding to leave home when he's supposed to be home, it all has consequences, not just for himself, but for others. I believe that he feels that way.
So only when consequences come in does he start to take rehabilitative action.
No, sir, because he has self-motivated himself before this. This was out of the blue. Something, it's not like he was just doing crimes all along. He was already doing well. This was out of character, out of what his norm was. I don't know if it was the pressure of having to take care of me. I don't know if it was the pressure of his friend telling him he was homeless and didn't know what to do. I don't know.
But ma'am, how can you say you know if when he tells you he's going to bed and he lies to your face while he's out committing an armed robbery? I'll withdraw it, but we'll pass the question.
All right, thank you.
One question,
Thank you.
Okay.
we're done. Thank
Thank
you.
you.